Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Yellow Jackets offense is up first today. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Dropping back, it's King. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now they'll run it on the draw. Finds room at the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Colorado's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
To throw, it's Sanders. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Yellow Jackets will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Catch made on the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now they run the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is caught, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's King. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's going to hand this off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Tackled, but forced down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally and get some points out of this possession?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. No huddle now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Sanders. Bringing pressure. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is quick. I mean, clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Boyd.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Back to throw again. The sure hands. It's Lane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And the Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
No huddle here for the offense. He's swarmed by the defense. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. A handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Going with the old counter run here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Buffalo's looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The throw, it's Sanders. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back. It's King. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
2nd down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. This time it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. The attempt is no good. The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to throw. It's Sanders. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. It's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's King. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Singleton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's King. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Will take the lead in the second half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Running back with the football. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a draw to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down out at the 46.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays they've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Lane. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To throw, it's Sanders. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. It's an option look. Oh, and it's a fumble.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Will hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Buffaloes are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Contact as he threw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And it's complete downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. creative. He spins free, and he's in the clear. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Haynes. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.